What if humans could breathe underwater? Imagine diving into the ocean, taking a deep breath, and realizing you don't need to surface ever again. What if the ocean wasn't just a place to visit, but a world where we could live? If humans could breathe underwater, life on Earth would never be the same. Would we build underwater cities? Would nations fight over the ocean floor? Or would we discover mysteries lurking in the deep? For thousands of years, humans have gazed at the ocean, dreaming of what lies beneath. We've built submarines, developed diving suits, and even learned how to stay submerged for minutes at a time. But what if we took it one step further? What if we evolved to breathe underwater? How would it change our lives, our world, and the future of humanity? In this video, we're going deep, literally, into a world where gills are as common as lungs. We'll explore the science, the possibilities, and the consequences of such an evolution. Let's dive in. To breathe underwater, we'd need a biological adaptation, something like gills, similar to fish. Fish extract oxygen from water using gills, which pull in oxygen molecules while expelling carbon dioxide. Could humans develop gills? Evolutionarily, it's unlikely. But if science intervened, it might be possible through genetic modification, artificial gills, or biomechanical implants. Scientists have already experimented with artificial gills, devices that pull dissolved oxygen from water. While they're not yet advanced enough to sustain human life indefinitely, future technology could change that. Perhaps in a few centuries, humanity could engineer a way to permanently live underwater. But breathing underwater isn't just about oxygen. It's about managing pressure, temperature, and nutrition. Our bodies would need major modifications to survive deep below the waves. A new way of life. If we could breathe underwater, our lifestyle would undergo a radical shift. Imagine an entire civilization built beneath the ocean. Underwater cities, transportation systems, and communities submerged in the vast blue. Here's how life might look. Underwater cities. Instead of living on land, we might construct vast underwater metropolises. Think of domed cities resting on the ocean floor or floating structures hovering in the depths. New industries. The ocean's untapped resources could fuel new industries, from deep-sea mining to underwater farming. We could farm seaweed, fish, and even discover new forms of food in the deep. Tourism and exploration. Scuba diving would become obsolete. Instead, humans could explore coral reefs, shipwrecks, and deep-sea trenches without the need for oxygen tanks. Redefined borders. If humans could live underwater, nations might start claiming underwater territories. New underwater governments and economies could emerge. But while the ocean offers new opportunities, it also presents challenges. The challenges of underwater living. Pressure problems. As we go deeper, water pressure increases. Our bodies would need to adapt to withstand the crushing forces of the deep. Temperature regulation. The ocean is cold. Without thermal adaptation, humans would struggle to maintain body heat underwater. Communication. Sound travels differently underwater. Would language evolve into something new? Would we rely on technology or nonverbal cues to communicate? Predators and unknown threats. The deep sea is home to creatures adapted for survival in extreme conditions. If we lived in their world, would we be prey or predators? Effects on the environment. Would an underwater human population help or harm the environment? There are two sides to this. Positive impact. Humans living underwater might develop a deeper respect for marine life, leading to stronger conservation efforts. We might learn to live more sustainably, relying on ocean resources rather than deforesting the land. Negative impact. On the flip side, human expansion has often led to environmental destruction. If we colonize the ocean, we might deplete marine ecosystems, disrupt habitats, and pollute underwater environments. Would we learn from past mistakes, or repeat them in the deep blue? The future of humanity. With the ability to breathe underwater, humanity would no longer be confined to land. New civilizations, cultures, and technologies would emerge. Maybe in the distant future, Earth's continents would be abandoned in favor of oceanic societies. Could we even evolve into a new species entirely? Over thousands of years, our bodies might change. Webbed fingers, larger eyes for deep-sea vision, and skin resistant to water pressure. The line between humans and aquatic creatures could blur. Would we still be the same species, or would land humans and sea humans become two different civilizations? Conclusion. So, what if humans could breathe underwater? The possibilities are endless. New cities, new ways of living, and new discoveries waiting beneath the waves. But with great power comes great responsibility. Would we embrace the ocean as a new home or exploit it for resources? One thing is for sure, if we ever gain the ability to live underwater, humanity will never be the same again. If you enjoyed this deep dive into an alternate reality, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mind-bending content. And let us know in the comments, if you could live underwater, would you do it? See you in the next one.